I don't actually remember much about that holiday up until the day. You know, it kind of jumps out. I remember we were there for 3 weeks, and it was a typical English summer. You know, you got pretty much constant rain and storms, which is good for us because we don't care about that. We're going to be in the ocean getting wet anyway. So, and we went down to Watergate, and the whole beach was closed. There was a guy getting pulled out. He'd broken his leg. The waves were huge. So the next wave, I'm paddling for it, and he's paddling for it as well. So he's like right next to me paddling. He takes the top, and I take the steeper angle and drop down into the bottom. When I hit the bottom, my board jarred, my knee dislocated, and the board came up and hit me in the head, and I went under the water. But it wasn't like I was feeling it with my skin. Like, I didn't feel my body in any way. It's very vague actually what happened, but me coughing up water, I'm pretty sure I did drown.
I broke the second and third vertebrae, which one of the doctors in the hospital jokingly told me were the bones that they break when they're hanging you. I was laughing most of the time that I had this, what's called a halo brace, and it's like this thing that they screw this halo into your skull and hold it up with these metal bars that are attached to this body brace thing. I left my body right after it happened, and had one of those typical experiences that people talk about with the tunnel and the lights at the end of the tunnel, and myself moving towards that, and having flashbacks of my life. It was moving back into the pain that my body was in. I had young children at the time, and that was probably the strongest factor in my decision to stay here.
I felt in some ways like I didn't have a choice.
Absolutely no fear at any point.
I wasn't afraid of death. In fact, in some ways I wanted to embrace it. Even though I was in a large group of people at this time, I became separated, but I never told anybody about it. Even to this day, my family still don't know.
A lot of people in the community here that I didn't even really know very well offered a lot of help to me, and I didn't feel a separateness.
That's just the natural thing. It happens to everything.
I could never prove to anybody that my son came and supported me through his funeral, but I know it, and other people who've experienced it, they know it too. It's a matter of trusting what is not visible, and trusting your other senses and your feelings in life.
I think my view on life is constantly changing. I seem to flip back and forth. If there is something else, which part of you is it that goes? You know? Is it the bad part? Is it the good part? Is it the parts you don't like? Is it your regrets?
We all end with death. That's the only way out of here.